The Homeland Terrorism Preparedness Bill. Said bill requests emergency response funding up to and including, this section is classified, dollars to prepare for a national level terrorist attack and or attack from classified. Funding for first responder personnel and vehicles would be doubled if said attack leads to more than 80% of national population being affected by classified. This funding shall commence in conjunction with the first attack on classified, or the first large-scale outbreak of classified, dependent upon which comes first. Civilian and military units shall be trained in containment and combat of classified, including irradiated classified, with possibility of classified airborne, classified flesh-eating, classified, and or all of the above in such event as classified spewing, classified escape, are released or otherwise become uncontrollable. Air Force units may also be directed to combat said classified due to their enormous size and otherworldly strengths. Should the event occur in urban areas,
Ritual, George Washington, in Cambridge.
that's classified, far surpassing our darkest nightmares. Should casualties exceed classified body disposal actions shall be halted and associated resources shall be reallocated to classified underground, classified protected birthing centers. A new Bill of Rights shall be drafted and approved by classified. Having now reviewed the bill, I ask you to please cast your votes.
So my name is Carlos Almeida. I teach Cape Verdean language class both at UMass Dartmouth and Bristol Community College, and in the fall semester I'm teaching a elementary Cape Verdean language 101 and intermediate 201 class on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 to 9:15. And at Bristol Community College in the New Bedford campus, I'm going to be teaching Cape Verdean 101 on Tuesday nights, 7 to 9:40 p.m.
Do you have a email address or a website?
Yes, my email address at UMass Dartmouth is umassd.edu. At Bristol Community College is carlos.almeida@bristolcc.edu.
Okay, you want to show your flyer?
Yes.
Okay, just hold it, I'll zoom in on it.
Okay. These are the classes for UMass Dartmouth.
Okay, I thank you very much, and I'll see if I can help you out there with a little word to my friends.
Thank you so very much.
Sam.
Tim, Sid, and also a colleague of mine, Ricardo Rosa.
Yes, he's on my board.
Yeah.
Yes, he's my champion.
Yes, we teach at UMass Dartmouth, and well, he teaches at a different department, and I teach in Portuguese and English also.
Small world, huh? What's your name?
Carlos Almeida.
Carlos, okay.
Including me, we are concerned about Mayo. We're working very hard with the government for the dock. We want to make sure that there is something in there that we can something temporary that we can do operations in Mayo. We believe that Mayo, in order for us, it's a loss of revenue not being able to get to Mayo. We have a $10 million boat anchored in the port of Furna, and we can go to that.
We become that link to Africa for all African Americans and other races, because you all come from Africa anyway. But there is a breed of people that can kill. These people don't have feelings. Our theory is they're not even from here. They've been diluted or deleted from feeling. How can you let children starve and have a mansion? How can you call yourself a leader and your shirt so crisp and suit and tie so, and your dress is a $500 a day knockoff, but you can afford to live in these hotels and have? How can you live that way if not you're cut off from your people? See? So my job at this age, and whatever time I have, is to funnel a lifetime of victories. They've done everything to me, and I'm still here. All right? My only education was in guided missiles with a top secret clearance at the age of 17, but I couldn't get past the 8th grade in school. So there's more than one way of knowing things. And our people have that in their DNA, especially the women. We have cultural and spiritual things that they have to build a CERN collider to compete with the melanated people. So I don't want to keep going on this one. I know we're going to run out of time. But what I want to try to leave everybody with is please get in touch with me. I know that the leaders and the rulers and those people who have the money and support and finances to help us with this project, to save children's lives, I know that they want to, but they're cowards. They won't even talk to me. They do not want to talk to me because I know how to fix the problem. And I won't say the whole world, because my solution is give the kids a chance to fix it. I know one young man, about your age, who can't even pay his rent because he can't find work. But he's invented 30 inventions, and one of them is like an iPad that you connect to your skin or your neck, or like earbuds. And it allows the blind to see, the deaf to hear, and he can't get a job. These are targeted individuals from cradle to grave that will never see money. They will never be financed and so on. And it ain't like they can steal your stuff and do it because they already have it. They want to keep the good thing going. We don't need oil, but that's what we're going to use until we wake up. So the idea of getting the young people to get out of their books, you didn't write them, get out of their corporations, you don't own them, and take a walk or a ride downtown or into the suburbs and see how many of those are owned by your people. How many buildings did you build downtown? How many businesses do you own? Is that by design? Are you saying we're so screwed up that we don't want or try to get these things? No. There's two worlds. And to balance this thing, because you're never going to get them together. To balance, because you have to start war. You have to make love to have. You see, and they rather die in hell than to admit that their father was black or Asian. They would rather die out than to have their daughter or son come home with a brown skin or yellow skinned child. So it is a war in the sense that they have everything. They have the power over everything. But they do not control the people. So just simply educating the people who don't have access to computers. Some can't even watch public access TV because they have to have cable. You know, if you don't have a job, you're only looking at food to get you through the week. If you have children, you're being blackmailed and pressured and traumatized, and it's torture. Every day you get up, you're being tortured by a system that wants to keep you down. Parting ways is taking us out of that. So this is basically what I'm trying to give to my children. I can't give them gold. So, and I'd love to meet or interview your father, because the idea, once people find out about the nutrition and the foods and the salts and things that are over there that can help us, we're going to need to get back and forth. And we want to go to Senegal. We want to go to Guinea-Bissau, Mozambique. We don't care if it's China, Russia. We don't give a crap. But we got to stop depending on the people who enslaved us. And stop trusting the man just because his skin is brown, you think he's brown. Or if he's black, you think he's black. If they got a racial issue, get away from them. Because you know our people are every color in the rainbow. Now, I would like you to stop staring at me like that. You're making me nervous.
Well, I can't help it because it's so interesting that every single thing that you kind of touched on, and not everything, but overall is a journey that has been on for a really long time, and it's like a blessing to be able to sit here and talk to someone who's actually lived it, or it's not just coming from a book like you said, but it is your book. It's a book that you've written yourself, and that you've taken pieces of others that you've actually met, and you've actually been interacted with, and that's something that you don't find every day. And in keeping with the theme of going back to the roots, I mean, you couldn't have that.
You're on the right track. You couldn't have picked a better name. The idea, Marcus Garvey had 3-star liners that they were constantly sabotaging his own people. Our people are infiltrated. There's no group that's not infiltrated. And then we have our own that are jealous and envious. So you can't work as a group. You've got to stop that. Everybody's empowered to be a single cell working with another single cell. Nobody needs to be the boss. Oh, that's unorganized. Well, it worked for me. I got 13 children. Out of my loins, over 100 I have to pray to every night. Over 100 great-grandchildren, grandchildren. I got a few that I don't remember. I don't, because they're coming so fast. On the way. Now, this is one tribe. Once I woke up, I realized I had to do something for myself. Well, that's what you got to do here. That's what every one of us have to do. Re-educate ourselves. First, reclaim our culture and heritage. Our roots are in Africa. It wasn't called Africa back then. But if you do your homework, you're going to find out, gee, we've been here. There is no record of our beginning. And there is no record of our past. Our ending. And in fact, if you go to Mars, there's a place called the Cape Verde Promontory. Take a good look at it. Because they're starting to discover someone lived there. Some high technology is up there. And that's why they're remote controlling and moving around trying to get to that promontory rate as we speak. Now, let me ask you a question, because I know we're running out of time. If you never get a chance to talk to me again, at least do your homework and pick up where I left. Because like I said, I'm a rare breed. They've sent me to the wars. I've been to Vietnam. They've sent me in their prisons. I've been in their prisons, chain gangs, pick cotton, you name it. I've done all that. I've been to Black Panther. I've been on Nation of Islam. I was the highest ranking in Rhode Island. For many years I ran that temple. But I'm trying to tell you, if they try to kill me, they destroy my family. They will do that to you. But they can't do it no more because now we have the internet. Now we're able to communicate all over the world. And that's your job. That's young people's job. Because we don't have much time. So while we're still here, go to the nursing home and find out what your grandmother and great-grandmother and them and grandfather, get their story. Make them the new Madonna, the new Jay-Z. Give them a nice singing because they'll come back and work with you. I know this from experience. If you go look on the website, you're going to see footage of actual ancient rituals that took place, and you'll find masons and shriners there too, so I'm not crazy. What are they doing here? Okay? The point I'm making is that there's things you don't know, and that's the problem. It's the lack of knowledge of these things. It keeps their advantage over us. So I posted all this stuff. I did all this work, and my whole lifetime has been dedicated to trying to get my family and my people off the bottom of the rail. And that's where we are. We're off the bottom. I would say we are. So what excuse do you